Hi, my name is Joe Johnson, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, I have used Michael Pink's training, education, his insight, and his counsel in my businesses now for almost 2 decades. I ended up buying a distressed educational company that focused on real estate investors. This company was insolvent and on the verge of collapse. Upon acquiring that company, I asked Michael to investigate the sales department and see if there were any recommendations on how we could improve our sales and our profitability. So the first thing he did was dramatically improve some of our conversion rates for the educational events using his innovative strategies that he introduced while I focus on other areas of the company. But the bottom line is that year that business went from being insolvent and not being able to pay its creditors, that after we took over, within probably 4 or 5 months, it was completely current with all its creditors. And over that year, it did over $30 million in revenue and $6 million in profit. Then, fast forward even a few years later, in 2014, I just started to start a new business. It's an innovative real estate brokerage services company specializing in the nonprofit area. The name of the company is Wealthfont. But by the June of 2015, the company was having problems. I had an executive team. I had a president running the company, and I was considering shutting it down because the new venture just really wasn't going as I had hoped for. And we were down to 3 demoralized agents, and they were all looking for another job. So it was a very critical time, and I remember I contacted Michael again. We put our shoulders to the tasks, and 6 months later, we had a multi-million-dollar profitable business, and revenues had absolutely skyrocketed. I asked if Michael would consider helping me for another year, which I know was a big ask, and he agreed and grew the sales force. And that year we increased revenues by, I think, over 6,000% over a 2-year period. During this time, he introduced the sales team to his very unique way of selling. It's completely biblically based. And in the process of helping the salespeople get a hold of his system, he was able to lead several of them to a life with Jesus. And Michael continued to help grow our sales efforts. And the end result was that this company that I almost closed down a few years ago went from nothing to the fastest growing real estate brokerage company in the history of the Inc. 5000. It had over 11,000% 3-year revenue growth rate, and Inc. magazine ranked it in 2018 as the number 16 fastest growing privately held business in all of the U.S.